Hey guys, J.R. Fisher here. Want to do this quick video. I missed doing a live coaching call today. Unfortunately, I'm doing some traveling, but as you can see here, it's not too bad. Behind me here, I'm at this park, and looks like there's like a couple hundred people behind me doing yoga, which is a pretty cool thing. So I don't want to talk too loud. Let me see if you guys can see them. Right there, see all those people doing yoga. Pretty cool stuff. You know, like 200 people here. I'm in Long Beach, California, and I want to talk to you about $1 million idea. You know, it's so funny. I talk to a lot of people at some of these things I go to, and some of the people have some, you know, odd ideas. Some people have some, what I think, great ideas. But what I've figured out is it really doesn't matter what I think. And it really doesn't matter what they think as far as the idea. What really matters is how much action they put into it. And I was talking with a couple people yesterday, and you know, they had some great ideas, but they haven't put anything in action yet. So you got to put stuff in action, guys. That's the one thing I will tell you, that you know, even if you know you're being held back by saying, well, you know, this probably won't work, or I probably won't make any money, or this is going to be too difficult, and I don't want to fail. Go ahead and try it. Because I will tell you, my first idea was to sell cell phone cases online. And let me give you a better view here. Or is that too dark? It's better. And you know, I did that, and unfortunately, it did not work out. As a matter of fact, I lost money doing it. It didn't work out at all. But that's not the point. The point is I tried something, and since I tried something, it led me to something else, which led me to something else, which led me to something else. You know, a few failures along the way there, but the cool thing was it led me to something that was $1 million idea. In fact, it's a multi-million-dollar idea, and that's my survival food company. And I've had that for 8, 9 years, going on 9 years now. Pretty long time, so it's been around and it's made millions and millions of dollars. I'm pretty happy about that. And that's not the only business I have now, but it really was because I tried some of those beginning ideas. So, you know, when I hear people and they're talking about, well, I've got the idea to do this, or I've got the idea to do that, and all they do is talk and they don't do anything, you know, I think in the back of my mind, geez, man, you need to get started, because that sounds like a great idea to me, but if you don't get started, it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter. You know, it just matters what you do. And if you aren't doing anything, and if you aren't moving forward, if you're scared that it'll fail, you know, it's going to hold you back. And you don't want that to happen, because that one thing that you're thinking of, that could be the one thing that leads you to multi-millions in sales. But you won't know unless you do it. And I'm telling you, that's the number one thing I've seen with successful and unsuccessful people. I mean, successful people seem like they try all kinds of stuff. I mean, they try some of the craziest stuff. I've heard some really crazy ideas, but you know what's funny is some of those ideas end up working out. A lot of them don't, because they were crazy, right? But it's the people who are actually putting in the effort, and the people that are unsuccessful. The one thing that I see that runs through all these people is that they talk and talk and talk and talk, and they don't do anything. And like, wow, man, why wouldn't you just do it? Why don't you try it? Sounds great. Try it. You know, even if it sounds crappy, even if you think it's not a great idea, if it's a mediocre idea, try it. Because if you're moving in the direction of learning to market and sell online, you're learning more, and you're going to pick up more, and you're going to come across stuff that you wouldn't if you hadn't have started. So I guess my message today is get started. And you'll never know what you're going to uncover. You know, you could uncover a multi-million-dollar idea. And you'll have some failures along the way. You got to kind of expect that, but don't worry about that. Don't dwell on those things. Don't dwell on the fact that you may fail. That's not what you need to be thinking about. You need to be thinking about all the things that could go right. I'm going to give you another view of those people back there. And that's pretty cool, right? They're doing their yoga. So also, if you don't have an idea and if you don't have a product to sell, I can help you out there. I have a book I wrote on how to find products to sell online, and you'll want to go to www.jrfisherbook.com, www.jrfisherbook.com, and I put it in the comments. But if you would do me a favor, if you're watching this, just type in there www.jrfisherbook.com. www.jrfisherbook.com. And if you do that, more people will see it. Now, I'm going to ask you another favor, is to share this video on your timeline. Share it with your friends. It only takes that little click of the button to share, you know, people will see it. And the fact is, it may help out one of your friends. You know, who knows, you may share this and one of your friends may see this and they may move forward on an idea, and they may come back to you and say, hey, thanks for sharing that video. It got me going. It got me doing my $10 million idea or $1 million idea. And it was all because you shared that video. So that's what this is for. This is to wake up those people who have been talking for a while and they haven't really done anything, to go ahead and get moving. That's what got me going, and it was a failure, but in the long run, it was not. So tomorrow I'm going to be getting on a cruise ship. I don't know if you can see that big old Carnival cruise ship back there. Kind of hard to see. Yeah. It's back there. You gotta trust me, it's back there. I'm staying on the Queen Mary right now, and it's right next to it. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. But staying on the Queen Mary tonight, and then tomorrow I'll jump on a nice big cruise ship heading down to the Mexican Riviera. I'm gonna have some fun, some partying, I'm sure good food, which I gotta stay away from that. I gotta stay more in the gym than into the food. And we'll have a good time, and I'll talk to you along the way, as long as we have internet connection, which is what I'm trying to do, is get internet connection down there. If I can have that, I've already set up like the WhatsApp and all that with some family members to make sure I could communicate with them. So guys, you know, listen to the video. Thank you so much, Jessica, for posting that in there. She just posted in there, jrfisherbook.com. So she got it in there. I really appreciate it, guys. And, you know, after you watch this video, if you're not watching live, okay, some of you will not be watching live, and you have a question, you know, maybe you've got an idea and you want to get some input on it. Really, I think the best input is just to go try it. But if you have a question about how to start, or, you know, you have a question about your idea, feel free to post it on this video. And even though it's not live, I get those notifications and I'll come back and answer you. And like I said, if you don't have a product and you want a guide for that, my book is a great guide. It's only like 40 pages long, short read. You can read it in a couple hours and you can be implementing within hours. How about that? That's pretty cool, right? That'll get you going. And you'll find that at www.jrfisherbook.com. So I'll leave you with all those yoga people out there. See all those yoga people? It's got to be like 200-300 people doing yoga. This is pretty amazing. And you see they're all kind of stretching there. You can see that, what's going on. Pretty cool stuff. Very relaxing. Beautiful day out here, probably about 76 degrees. All these people enjoying it. So I'll talk to you guys real soon. Don't forget, post your comments in there. Share this video and like it. I appreciate it. Talk to you soon.